SourKidsProductions.
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock. Let's flip in the building. Hey, Money Elms, you ready? Let's go. Welcome to Elm Street, the hottest podcast. And all that cash in Money Elms' pockets, it look like thigh pads. He talking trending topics, he ain't no carbon copy. We talking sports, music, and fashion and other options to get us out the hood and keep that paper coming. And I smoke homes, not backwoods, I'm about to blaze an onion. These rappers flexing on the gram and they got fake cheddar. This intro was provided to you by Flip Mayweather. That right. Yeety. Money Elms, what's up? Yeah. Lil' Flip in the building. Screwed up clip. Welcome to Elm Street.
Yo, welcome to Elm Street. We got the Friday the 13th edition, baby. What is good, man? I'm your boy, I'm your host, Money Elms, man. We're doing it live for 2023, you know what I mean? That's how we're gonna get it done, get it right to the business. You know, I hope everybody had a safe New Year's, good Christmas, you know, but it's time to get to business, man. You know, shout out to everybody out there, all the viewers, all the new subscribers. Hey, appreciate it. That means a lot, man, straight up. But we're going to get to it, man. It's been a crazy Friday the 13th for me, man. You know, today's just been off. But you know what I mean? I shake all them haters off. But we're going to have a hell of a show tonight. You know, I got a special guest in the building. Let me go ahead and introduce her. I got Kristal Skies. What's up?
What's up, Elms? Thank you so much for having me.
You know, my pleasure. Appreciate for coming through.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, how was your ride over here?
Good. Hopefully better than yours.
For real, man. Yeah, like I said, you know, today is Friday the 13th, and it's been a crazy ass day, man. I was like, man, what else? What else can happen today? You know what I mean? It's just been full of surprises. So we're gonna see what tonight has in store for us. But we're gonna get right to it, jump right into it. What's popping out in the streets. So in case you've been under a rock, there's been a lot of stuff happening, a lot of news. And one of the news that struck my attention was the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion issue. So, you know, it was the whole incident with the shooting, and you know, everybody was talking about Megan Thee Stallion was crying wolf, that it was, you know, she was fabricating, you know, that Tory Lanez shot her and all this other stuff.
Right.
But, you know, they actually went to trial, and it came out. You know, homeboy was guilty as charged. Yeah. You know, he kind of snitched on his own self. You know, there was that phone call he had from jail where he was spilling all the beans.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, wow. They tell you in the beginning of the phone call, hey, this call might be monitored. So, hey, I guess some people don't listen. You know, unless he was really fucked up. But, I mean, I don't know. So, even there was a lot of people trolling them.
Right.
You know, both parties.
Yeah.
Some people were trolling on Megan. Some people were trolling Tory Lanez.
Right.
Even 50 Cent did it. You know, because, you know, there was that interview she had where they asked her, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez?
Right.
And she was like, no. 50 Cent was like, nah, that's bullshit. You know, she's already lying. I mean, she did lie about that, but, you know, everything else, she didn't lie about it.
Right.
But, you know, I understand that part. She's trying to keep her business.
Right.
And that's understandable.
Right.
But, you know, all the details came out. So, homeboy looks guilty now. Might be facing deportation after he does his sentence. I think they gave him 20 years.
Wow.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, it was 20.
It was 20, right?
Yeah.
See, so what's your take on it?
I mean, I guess the truth always comes out is my take on it.
Yeah.
You know, it was bound to come out if if he did it, maybe he just couldn't help himself, and didn't realize he was being recorded. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, also, I also look at it like, well, everybody started kind of picking their own side.
Right.
There was, some people were rooting for Megan, some people were rooting for Tory, and it just, it is what it is.
Right.
And now homeboy gotta do that bid now. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if you've been keeping up with Kanye. So
Only through your shows.
so Kanye, I guess, got married. I didn't even know. I was like, wow.
Really?
And then it's crazy because it's like a Kim Kardashian lookalike.
Wow,
did you get to see Kendall?
I didn't see her.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you right now. She was a Yeezy architectural designer. I guess she used to work for him.
Uh-huh.
And now apparently they're married. They saw Kanye with a ring. They said it's not an official marriage. It's more of like a promise, I guess.
Like an annulment type deal? Or
yeah. She's wearing the ring right here.
I see.
A promise ring.
Promise ring. El anillo de promesa.
Right? But the crazy is she looks almost like Kim.
She does resemble.
She has
A
little
little bit.
features that kind of look like Kim.
Yeah.
But
Long black hair.
hey, if Yeezy's happy,
Yeah.
I'm happy. You know
right.
what I mean?
As long as he's happy.
Yep.
That's all that matters.
Oh yeah, and it was crazy. I was just looking at that right there. Elvis Presley's daughter died.
Oh.
She had a cardiac arrest. I was like, wow.
Mm.
It's crazy how nowadays people just boom.
Yeah.
We're here
Just
one
never
minute,
know.
next thing you know, boom. Like, hey, what happened to such and such? Oh shit, he died. Like,
Yeah.
damn, like that.
Lisa? Was it her name?
Lisa Marie Presley.
Lisa Marie, yeah.
You know what I mean? She was like, I believe she was like 54.
Right.
She was 54 years old.
Young.
Yeah. So rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in
She
peace.
reunited with her father.
Yeah.
So, Kristal, I was going to ask you,
Yes.
what do you think about the Bad Babies? How she just out of nowhere turned 18 and started her OnlyFans page. And on her first, I believe it was her first week, she made $1 million. And now, homegirl's sitting at like $52.8 million.
Yeah, she hit the lotto.
It's crazy.
It is.
If the first time I remember seeing her on Dr. Phil, Catch
saw
Me
it too.
Outside,
Mhm.
you would have told me, man, she's gonna be a success. She's gonna be. I would have laughed. I would say, yeah, right.
Right.
But it's crazy how nowadays it's like people are becoming millionaires so fast
Mm-hmm.
that it's crazy.
It is.
And I remember, like I said, when the video came out, everybody was talking shit about her.
Right.
It's like, oh, you're garbage, whatever. She even started rapping. She made a couple songs, and she got a lot of heat for it too.
Yeah.
People were talking shit. You ain't got no talent, this and this and that.
Right.
But now she's laughing all the way to the bank, sitting at
That's true.
$52.8 million.
It's a lot of money, man.
Well, what is your take on OnlyFans pages?
On OnlyFans pages, so I haven't been to the site, so I don't have any experience with how the site works, but as far as people doing their thing and making a profit out of it, I mean, I guess to each his own.
Yeah. I mean, because they say that it's not only for that type of stuff. You could actually advertise other stuff.
Right.
It's just.
I mean, what I've heard, it's like more geared towards the the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
In that respect, more sensual, right? So, I mean, hey, 52.8 million. She must be doing something that she's passionate about, and maybe she'll could tie it into her music.
Yeah,
somehow.
but it's crazy because she even came out. She was on an interview recently, and she was talking about, man, some of these dudes need to be locked up in jail. But I'm
Right.
like, I mean, how you gonna say these people need to be in jail, but you're feeding them the content
Right.
for them to keep coming?
Right. Yeah.
You know what
I mean, it's all connected.
I mean, to me, it's a little creepy.
Yeah.
Right.
She just turned 18, and a bunch of pervs going on there to try to see her. I mean, because I don't know what she's displaying.
Right.
But I
See,
can just
don't know either.
imagine 52.8 million. She's not displaying, she's not modeling any clothes.
Right.
So,
And that's what I mean. I mean, I guess it's geared more to that underground industry of entertainment. So I know I saw a few of her videos, and I felt like she could have kept going in that direction, but she took another path, but it seemed to have paid off for her.
I think she probably could have been maybe as big or bigger than Tay, what's her name?
Tay Money.
Yeah, Tay Money.
Yeah, she wasn't a bad rapper, but she just gave up on it, I guess.
Yeah, and see, it's about not giving up on yourself, and then that just kind of shows the dynamic of that part.
Yeah. So,
So
I mean, we'll see what happens with Homegirl, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I guess
We'll keep watching her,
Yeah.
see what she does next.
You catch her down in the bank.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Catch her at the bank for sure, yep.
For real, man. Shit, you could blame Dr. Phil on that one, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into the interview portion of the show.
Hold on, though. I have a quick surprise. I wanted to do something special for you in light of Friday the 13th, and I brought a tattoo artist with me today to see if you'd be interested in getting a tattoo. It's tradition to get like a tattoo on Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
So yeah, his name is Michael, and I brought him with me today.
Most definitely, I'm down.
Okay, sweet.
Shit, change the vibe and shit. You know what I mean? Today's been a crazy ass Friday the 13th, and hey, this is a good surprise right here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Can't get better than this. Friday the 13th, about to get inked up.
Absolutely.
So what's the tattoo artist's name?
His name is Michael Quintero.
Michael Quintero.
Yes, and I brought him with me today. He did my tattoo here on my shoulder. It's a little luna, a little moon. And I just really was impressed with his work, and I wanted to come and share that with you on the show today.
Yeah, that's what's up. And where's this shop located at?
It's located in Irving, Texas, at the Irving Mall. It's on the 2nd floor, and he could also give you more info on the name and everything.
So this is crazy. You know what I mean? I was not expecting this at all.
I
I had one show. I was telling you off the air that I got my ear pierced. You know, I had a guest on, and they came through, and and they actually did the same thing. They surprised me, and they're like, "Hey, we got a surprise. We see that you only got one ear piercing,
right?
So we're gonna give you another one." I was like, "Ah, shit,
nice."
So this is a crazy surprise. I will admit. I wasn't expecting this at all. So. The tattoo artist, el que me está dando el tatuaje, se llama Michael Quintero.
Sí.
Y perteneces el tattoo shop, se llama Golden Needle.
Golden Needle, bro.
Okay, it's the Golden Needle, and he's located inside the Irving Mall.
Yes.
It's the only tattoo shop that's inside of a mall. So that's crazy. So make sure you hit up my boy. ¿Y cuántos años tienes tatuando? How long have you been tattooing?
Ya 10 años, bro.
10 years, wow. So, ¿tienes experiencia? Entonces,
digamos que sí.
Hey, no vas a estar nervioso o sí?
No.
Just asking him, like,
tatuando, no.
I gotta be nervous.
Respondiendo, sí.
Are you nervous is the question.
Nah. I got in a couple. So, see. Vamos a echarle el link. Hell yeah, this is crazy.
Your Friday the 13th tattoo.
Yeah, that's what's up. An exclusive here on Welcome to Elm Street. So, ¿qué ha sido un tatuaje más loco que te han dicho, hey, quiero un tatuaje y aquí lo quiero?
¿De área loca o el tatuaje?
No, área loca. Área loca.
He tatuado de todo.
So I just asked him, like, what's the craziest body part he's ever had to tattoo before? But he didn't say what body part. ¿Cuáles partes has tatuado antes?
No,
Se puede decir sin miedo. Go ahead.
no, sí me toca. Yo creo que a la semana una vez,
Ajá.
sí me toca tatuar a lo mejor el trasero, los pechos. Es algo ya muy común.
Sí. Y que llegan hombres también pidiendo cosas raras o qué pedo?
Sí, también
Dang.
me ha tocado ahí.
So I'm asking him, you know, what's the craziest stuff? You know, he said never fails. At least once a week, somebody will come in talking about, you know, trying to get they breast done or, you know, get a tattoo in the derriere. So that's crazy. How many tattoos you got, Kristal?
3.
3?
He did 1 on my shoulder, and then I have 2 on my wrists.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what, you plan on getting more ink? Or
Absolutely. I'm gonna go see Michael like soon for my other tattoo on this shoulder.
what? Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you. So, by how long have you been doing music and, you know, really taking it serious?
I want to say like 2 solid years now. 2 solid years since, really 3, but 2 solid years of like really hitting it the pavement hard, you know, performing. I have like 11 tracks out now in total. So this last year was pretty busy.
Yeah, I mean, I see you grinding, you know, so I was like, man, I was like, and, you know, no disrespect of any way, but it was kind of like you popped up out of nowhere.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know, because you started popping up on my radar, on my story feed. I'm like, who's this? Kristal Skies, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I looked you up and I was like, oh shit. And then, like I said, I've been keeping up with you and, you know what I mean? I was like, you know, hey, you know, she got something. You know what I mean? Down Thank to, you know, the whole look, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
I feel the look, you know, with the whole hat and everything.
Yeah.
You know, how did that come about?
My look?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. It's just like part of my creative way of expressing myself.
Yeah.
I think, you know, fashion is just a form of like self-expression also. So I tie it into my music as well. So
do you design a lot of your own outfits?
Absolutely. I mean, all my looks are designed by me. So yeah, I've made a couple of pieces like, you know, hand drawn and painted. I love to draw, paint, and sketch. So I've actually done like a pair of jeans before. So yeah, I mean, it's just part of my creative side, I would say, of how I express myself. So
let me ask you, so where are you from originally?
Rio Grande Valley, down south. Yeah, South Texas.
Born and raised or?
Born and raised, yeah. South Padre Island area, primarily. I was born in Brownsville. So
you spent a lot of time out there in Padre Island?
Absolutely. I grew up on the beach, you know, eating shrimp and fish. My dad had a restaurant out there for like 30 years. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
So where's your family from?
All from the Rio Grande Valley.
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody's from there.
Okay. And so anybody in your family do music or?
No, my mom was an actress in Mexico. So I know she liked to sing, you know, a little bit here and there, but she never took it like professionally. So, and, you know, I just remember always having music in the household. So my parents were musical people, I guess. They like to listen to music. Yeah.
So somehow you got that entertainment background.
Yes. I mean, I started, you know, really at a little age trying to get in front of people. I remember as young as like 3 years old. And I've said this story before because it's true. I used to take the the roll of like the napkins and use it as a microphone because it projected my voice. So, you know, like at family barbecues and things like that, I'd get up on tables and perform Spanish music, sing for everybody. So I started doing it at a really young age.
Was there a certain artist that you kind of looked up to and gravitated to?
I mean, I don't want to sound cliche, but you know, Selena is very well loved everywhere. But in the Rio Grande Valley, you know, we really got a chance to experience her closer. You know, I saw her in person on stage a few times. So I would say that she was one of my inspirations.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You know, Selena's always, you know, inspiration to a lot of Latinas and Latinos, you know, because I mean, when she was coming up, you know, she was opening doors for a lot of Latinos.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I mean, to this day, I think she's the main reason why J-Lo's even relevant.
Right.
You know, I don't think if Selena don't die, I don't think we ever hear of J-Lo.
Right.
You know, and maybe many others.
Yeah.
But then again, who knows? Because maybe that door would have opened up even wider and flooded the industry with a lot of Latinos.
Yeah. Or even had she lived, it would have opened the door for so many more.
I don't know. To me, I feel like a lot of the industry lacks Latinos. Because, I mean, we're here.
Right.
I don't think we're going anywhere anytime soon.
No.
So it's just inevitable that you open that door, or like Pac once said, hey, if you don't let us in, we're going to kick that door down.
Yeah.
Most definitely. You know, and because Latinos are coming.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? In the industry, you know, music, entertainment, television, you know, boom, we're coming.
Oh, I agree.
You know, there's a lot of Latinos out here changing the game right now.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, people like yourself.
Right.
You know, so let me ask you, from the songs that you have done, which one do you say is like, this means a lot to me right here? Then let us know the name and tell us why.
Well, I mean, they all hold a special place in my heart, obviously. But I did write Amor Irregular with a lot of love. You know, it talks about unconditional love and just love not having to be perfectly expressed the way we want it to all the time, but just like trusting and knowing that it's there. And just that loyalty of that type
Was it inspired by true events or?
Yes, absolutely. All my music is inspired by true emotion, true feelings, and true events that have been experienced. So, you know, when I first started performing it, I would get like emotional. So I had to detach a little bit and then I got used to it. So, you know, that passed, but I'm actually doing a video for that song because I'm a little bit more attached to it. It should be dropping within the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. It'll be super cool.
Looking forward to seeing that for sure. So have you had a chance to collab with any artists out here, local artists in Dallas or in Texas alone?
No, not locally. Internationally, yes, but not locally yet. But I am kind of in the midst of working on that, working towards a project with a local artist. You know, we're already kind of looking at instrumentals and trying to pick a vibe and whatnot. But
can we ask who?
You can, but I can't really share it yet until I kind of ask them if they're ready for me to share that info. I just, out of respect for the artist.
So is there any artists out there that right now you're like, you know, I would love to do a collab with them?
Yeah, there's so much talent in the DFW. I have had the opportunity to meet so many people. I can name, you know, a few really talented artists out there in the game right now, like Kristal Popping, Mandy Red, Christy Lux is awesome. I've seen a lot of her Latin music lately out. Animes, G Love, they're all from the Houston area, but it's all like Texas females that I've seen out in the game. Tay Money is awesome. So there's just so many cool artists out there that I'd love the opportunity to one day, if the vibe's right, collab, right? Because it's got to be the right connection and whatnot.
Yeah. So how about any mainstream artists? Is there somebody out there mainstream that you like, man, that you could see yourself doing a song, a duet or something?
Right. I mean, I'm definitely immersed in the urban Latin genre. I listen to it every day, and it's just something that really runs through my blood right now. So, obviously Bad Bunny is like at the top of the list with like anyone. He's just done so much, and his music is it's relatable. I connect to it. Alex Rose is amazing. I love his work. Mickey Woods is also fire. Like I said, just someone in the urban genre. Mike Towers, Brian Myers. These are just a few that I listen to like on the daily, and they're much stronger like male voices. I know I'm not naming any females. But it's because that's what I listen to. That's what I like to listen to. That's what I relate to. So it's kind of strange because I'm a female and I can really relate to like just the more male genre music. But those are a few.
What would you say you categorize your music?
Música urbana. Reggaeton. I feel like I have a little bit of like a hybrid of like reggaeton, trap urbano with R&B, like Latin R&B mixed in there. Some of the new stuff I have coming out is more trappy. Maybe
try doing a little bit of like a hip hop twist to your style, or?
Yeah, I try to give it a little hip hop twist. Absolutely. Like when I put in more English vocals, like ad libs and stuff like that. That's where I'm trying to give it more of that hip hop feel, where I'm throwing in that like bilingual feel with a little bit of English mixed in. And I am going towards more English. I want to include both English and Spanish. I want to be able to give the listener both options. If they don't understand Spanish, because a lot of my listeners don't even understand, what I'm saying, but they like the beat, they like the vibe, they like the music. It's something they can dance to. So I want to be able to give them the option to understand it also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, a lot of your music is in Espanol.
Correcto. My next track is probably 50% English, like 45% Spanish. So way more English on the next one coming out.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. So do you have any upcoming projects that you got lined up?
Yes. Like I said earlier, the video for Amor Irregular, Ride or Die is in production, which is the song I'm talking about right now with a lot of the English mixed in. It is more of a hip hoppy vibe. It's geared more towards like the car club community. I've gotten the opportunity to like perform at a lot of car clubs, and I wanted to kind of give back to the community with the track. So this track is more for them. I want to do a video for that track, with some cool cars, and maybe some actors, models, bring in more people. A lot of my videos don't have a lot of actors and models, but maybe on that Ride or Die, we may be able to do something with more of a group feel.
So how long have you been in Dallas?
About 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
So, yeah, was it just you alone, or was it your family? Y'all just made the transition, moved out here?
Yeah, just me alone. I have a daughter, and she brought me out here. So
I mean, how was it? You just decided to just pick up and leave? And
well, I was in Austin, like I had mentioned before. So I had transitioned out of the Valley, to to Austin first. And then
So how long were you in Austin?
for about 6 years also, I want to say. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And so does Austin have a different vibe than Dallas?
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely more laid back. You know, the people are a little different, more laid back.
Already. Homeboy's done with
How
it,
do
man.
you
Man, I didn't even know he was done, man. But yeah, I'm feeling it. Hell yeah, it's dope. Hell yeah.
Wow.
Got my LA tattoo, man. Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Hey, y'all better go check out my boy right here, Michael Quintero at the Golden Needle at Irving Mall, man. Make sure to check him out. What's the telephone number? ¿Cuál es el número de teléfono para que te contacten? So y'all can hit him up.
214-478-1408.
Man, there you go, man. If you're ever in the Irving area and you're cruising by Irving Mall, and you're like, man, guys, I need to do something or trying to get something. Boom, pull up, get a tattoo. Then my boy hook you up. Michael Quintero at the Golden Needle, man. Make sure to check him out. Hit him up, man. You know, got some dope ass work. And homeboy got experience. Been tattooing for 10 years. Hey, Kristal, appreciate that, man.
You're welcome.
That's just dope, man. You know, this is long overdue.
I'm so happy that that we were able to.
I gotta also give me a triple D tattoo as well.
I know.
I gotta represent that D-town, Dallas, Texas, baby. You know, gotta represent, where I'm from and my home, where my home is now. So.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I appreciate that. This was a hell of a surprise.
And hey, Friday the 13th.
I didn't know that. And it's crazy how we were talking about it, how it kind of came out of Dallas,
right.
or
originated,
transitioned down to Austin, and now on Friday the 13th is kind of known for tattoos, or a lot of tattoo shops do a lot of promotions on Friday the 13th. Yep. So if you didn't go get your Friday the 13th tattoo, hey, you missed out. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So hell yeah, this was a dope ass gift. You know what I mean? And te aventaste, compa.
Voy a pegar un plástico, bro.
Órale. Hell yeah, man. It's dope. Finally got my LA tattoo.
Hell yeah. That's why I wore the LA cap too.
I really appreciate that. So yeah, this is a crazy turnout of events.
Hey, your day got better.
This Friday the 13th was looking a little rough, but to where I almost paused it and was like, hey, I don't think we're not gonna do it.
Right.
When you was talking about surprise, I was like, man, what is she talking about? I was a little sketchy about it, just because of how the day's been going.
Yeah.
But hey, turned out great.
Yep. You only live once.
Oh hell yeah, YOLO baby, YOLO. Hell yeah, Kristal, man, I appreciate that, man. So
you're welcome.
So not too long ago, you were also I think was it the Jalapeno Radio?
Yeah. So
how did that go? How did that come about?
I think I ran into them at, a show, and obviously we're connected online a lot. I support them when I go out to shows to perform and whatnot. So they called me in. I went in with Daniel Boom and Nina Jules. I do a lot of events with Nina Jules. They're so awesome.
Yeah, well, yeah. Shout out to DJ Reeve,
absolutely.
Daniel Boom,
Revo,
Nina,
DJ Revo.
Too Cold out there too.
Too Cold.
They're doing their thing too. So, hey, I need to get that interview. Reeve, where you at, boy? Hell yeah. So yeah, that was so it was cool. You know what I mean? That you got invited out there, got to do the whole interview, and so like I said, I'm seeing you out there. You're doing your thing.
Thank you.
You're making moves. You're out there hustling, and that's good to see.
Thank you.
Because it's almost like a, you want to say it's not practice as much as they used to be, the hustle.
Right.
Because back then you had to put in that footwork.
Yeah.
Things are a little bit easier for this generation, as far as everything. You have access to a whole bunch more than somebody like me had back in the day.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I remember when, you know, working on some music, you know, there was hardly any software out there. You know, if you had some money, you had the Pro Tools, you know, you was fucking around with Logic and stuff like that. But,
right.
you know, but for the average Joe that probably didn't have much money or whatnot, you know what I mean? You had to do what you had to do.
Yeah.
You know? So now everything is a whole lot easier. So, I mean, how do you feel like doing music and how it's, you know, so simple?
Well, I think it is definitely, we have more of an advantage, you know, with all the technology and whatnot, the QR codes on the business cards or on the posters. It's such a great way to get promotion in an easier form. But I still believe like in the hard grind of like selling CDs. I know it sounds crazy, but you know, I made some CDs and I took them out to Fair Park to the Tours Empire show. Shout out to them. And you know, I sold them. People wanted them. So I was a little surprised, but you know, it felt good to be able to like work for that and sell them and see them.
I mean, I don't think CDs are all the way extinct yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still a good form of promotion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pass something out, put something in somebody's hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I made posters.
Fact, you know
I did some
Look,
posters.
you know,
I know I would have brought you.
People still be hustling. You know what I mean? My homeboy, you know, just gave me this. You know, I'm gonna check out his music.
Mm-hmm, me too. I have one.
¿Cómo dices que te llamas? Estilos. Estilos. Got homeboy Estilos in the house. You know, make sure to check out his, you know, his music. Doing some Mexican rap en español. Para toda la raza, you know what I mean? So we gotta represent Latinos, Mexicanos, you know, Hispanics. You know, we're all the same. But yeah, Kristal, you know, it's I've been, like I said, I've been seeing your hustle and I admire your hustle.
Thank you.
You know, you're out there trying to get it.
Absolutely.
You know, and I respect the hustle.
Thank
Anybody that's out there, they're doing their music, whatever, and they're out there moving their feet.
Right.
You know, I gotta salute. And you know, this is my way of saluting you. You know, you're doing your thing, and you know, I wish you the best and everything you're doing.
Thank you.
And I believe your music, you have it in all major platforms.
Yes, you can check it out on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, or you can go to my website, kristalskies.com, just to kind of stay in the know with what is coming and whatnot. So stay tuned for like a collab coming out in April, NB Writers, and just some cool new tracks coming out this year that already like are written and in production. So
yeah. So I'm very excited, you know. I can't wait to see, you know, what you got in store later on in the near future.
I'm excited.
And we'll most definitely keep our ears to the streets, you know, to see what you got going on next. And also let us know as soon as those videos drop. So, you know, we'll go ahead and, you know, pump them up for you.
I will.
You know, and let the public, you know, hear your music.
Yeah.
And, but like I said, I want to thank you for coming through.
You're welcome.
You know, sharing your story with us.
Thank you.
And also, let them know where they can follow you at.
You can catch me on Instagram again, Kristal Skies. It's a little weird. Like some people they don't know if it's a C or a K, but it is a K. KRISTAL SKIES.
Already. You got any special shout outs you want to give out there?
Just shout out to all the listeners, you know, shout out to Elm Street, all the crew, all the staff, Michael Quintero for coming out and just showing us his skills with the ink. Shout out to Jaciel, my videographer, who's always up in all the action with me. Shout out to Atmosphere Productions and just everybody again who tuned in today. Thank you.
Already. Well, there you have it. You know, shout out to Kristal Skies for coming through, you know, blessing the show. You know, appreciate the love.
You're welcome.
And, you know, like I say, for coming through and, you know, doors always open.
Thank you.
Whenever, you know, you get some material you want to come share with us, you know, you're welcome.
Okay.
And again, Shout out to Michael Quintero at Golden Needle. Remember, he's located in the Irving Mall, man. Make sure to hit up my boy, man. You know, he does great work. Over 10 years of experience. Hey, Kristal, thank you again for the wonderful gift.
Absolutely.
And like I said, make sure to go check out her music. She just told you where you could go cop the music, you know, where you could go follow her, check it out. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And you know what I mean? And hey, Kristal Skies in the building. Appreciate it. And like I tell y'all all the time, keep your ears to the streets, and I catch you on the block. It's your boy Money Elms. Peace.